in Monte Carlo. Have you ever heard Monte Carlo? Yeah, Monte Carlo International Circus Festival. They received many times golden medal. So that's 20 euros per each. That's option. So if you want to, do you want to see the circus?
Yes.
Who want to see the circus? Would you please stand up? Okay. So if you want to see the circus, you have to cancel one of the places because we have lots of places to look around in Pyongyang. Not only that, tomorrow, celebrating Victory Day, some ceremonies will be held. That's why we haven't much time to see the circus either. That's why I want you to discuss. Tomorrow the circus will be. Yes.
The Victory Day we take it all. Yeah.
Okay, so
celebration of Victory Day.
So your opinion is tomorrow you will. Okay. You will see everything in your program.
Yes.
Not only in your program, but also one thing. Then you can see the circus.
Can you give us a recommendation? Because probably...
Yes. Oh yes. So tomorrow. Next.
Pyongyang. Tomorrow is the Victory Day, 27th of July.
Voilà. Men du kan møte de artistene som lager
I'll stay in Pyongyang City for 2 days. Do you want to go to microbrewery beer house?
Yes.
If we have time.
Microbrewery. Yeah.
Beer.
In the evening we have time. Hey! Who want? Okay, love. Okay, it's very cheap in our country. Yes, and also microbrewery beer is so delicious. Yes, from number 1 to number 7. So, you know, on August 15th to September 9th in Pyongyang, we have also Taedong River Beer Festival will be held. Yes, that's very fantastic festival.
That's the hotel that is complete on the outside, incomplete inside.
du gjerne pizza på. Det er en sånn høyttalerbil. 200 står det på den.
That's a North Korean car called Peace.
왜 이거 이제 같이 가야 됩니까?
안에서 썸네 잡으면 벌써 싹 마지막 정도에서 넘어가면
Svarte skilt, hva var det det betydde? Diplomater
Double
og
decker bus.
UN og... Ja.
Rush hour in Pyongyang. 6 p.m. on Tuesday, July 26th, 2016.
Tilbake igjen, sånn at vi ikke giver det her. I tilfelle de har notert den her, mener jeg. Men vi får ikke... Jeg kan ta en sikkert noen ute her. Jeg får flere av dem. Så får det kanskje en ny sjanse.
Victory Day, 27th of July. Tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Vi får se kongemusikk.
I was joking.
This is the university.
No, it's not.
Tomorrow we will visit. Tomorrow we will visit in this area.
Okay.
Then I will explain.
Hva skal si når det var kø?
The scientific. That's the study house. Oh, that's the study house. Yes.
Can you see just in front the Korean architecture style building, the big one? That is Grand People's Study House. Grand People's Study House. And just in front of Grand People's Study House, there is Mansudae Fountain Park. So tomorrow, when we will go, we will start to visit Mansudae Grand Monument. Before Mansudae Grand Monument, we will visit in this place.
That's very nice. Wow. It's all.
Her kjøper de blomster. Sitter hele klasser på.
I think.
Maybe we have another chance to take this place. So before we looking around, I will explain briefly about the library. So this building is the name of Grand People's Study House. So this building was well built by 1982 years. So, but you maybe you said Grand People's Study House. Maybe you can understand what building it is. So this building is very different with another simple library. In this people in this building, we not only can borrow book, reading book here, we can take the lecture for the different subject from the lecture area. So we call it the study house, not the library. So all the peoples around our country, so at age for the 17 years old, they can come here. Over 70 years old, they can come to this place for the study. So except the children, all the people is not limited in this place. So in this building, most popular lecture is foreign language and the computer. So people for the citizens, they can come here. So this marble stage of the president in the sun. So he was determined to build this library in that year, 1982 years. So on the occasion of his anniversary, 70th anniversary, we made this marble stage in this place. So behind this stage, we can see the whole mirror, mosaic mirror on the mountain backdoor. Yeah, maybe you know it, mountain back. In both sides is a rhododendron, special flower growing on mountain backs. And this flower is different with that. It's a magnolia nation flower.
That's lovely.
Yeah, there's special
Yes,
design.
on the tree. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you can take a photo. Many foreign book is translated in Korean. So and people can understand the foreign language, they can choose that reading room.
In that reason, there are 250 members of professors are always working here, and they are specialized in every field. So not only they give answers to our readers, but also they go to the lecture rooms and give lectures to our participants. So this
Before they come here, they should make a reservation for general partners. From that, they should choose the also comes this place, the border. So behind this white wall is a big storage. You see there about one no way.
Ah! They did pick that up. Yes.
We are at the 6th floor of the Grand People's Study Hall, and you have a panoramic view of Pyongyang from here. And this is where all the grand parades happen, in this square. This is Juche Tower. Juche Tower.
Do you feel like so you're ready for this?
Modern section of Pyongyang. And this is our hotel in the background. In an island. And this is the entire city of Pyongyang behind me. Beautiful city. Tomorrow we're going to have a detailed city tour. Thank you.
After this place.
Today is a victory day and it's raining hard.
Falling in Pyongyang. That was the name of the Korea. That's the reason why. Yeah, maybe.
Behind is the National Theater, Mansuda Theater,
Okay.
and the statues represent the first show that was presented in the theater.
So for wedding days, the people come here to take photos, etc. And when does
Behind is the Children's Palace. There are two children's palaces in Pyongyang for after-hour activities, after-school activities.
From one. And here no running, no jumping.
Excuse me, guys. Hello, guys. Our group is coming.
Can relate the place?
Yes.
When our country fought against the Japanese imperialists, the former Soviet Union sent a lot of arms and military weapons for the country in the Great Resistance. That's why at that time a lot of Soviet Union army passed away. That's why we erect that tower there. That tower was erected in 1985. So in 2000, when Putin visited our country, at that time we have only one bronze statue here. And after the great General Kim Jong-il passed away, we erected that bronze statue beside him. So, strictly speaking, if we will erect one bronze statue, it will take more than 3 or 4 years. But we completely finish it only 4 months after he passed away. How many people were working on it?
What is the building behind him again? The building?
Korean Revolutionary Museum.
Are we going to visit it?
So, in his lifetime, the great General Kim Jong-il doesn't want to erect any kind of bronze statue for him. That's why, before he passed away, we have only one bronze statue in our country. But after the great General Kim Jong-il passed away, the respected Marshal Kim Jong-un erected this bronze statue beside him, upholding the ardent desire of all the Korean peoples. That's the side that depicts the Korean people's revolutionary struggle during the anti-Japanese revolutionary struggle. And behind, would you please see right-handed side, behind these sculptures, there is also another sculpture depicts the revolutionary struggle fought against America. Okay, shall we go here? This side depicts the revolutionary struggle of Korean peoples when our country fought against America. As can you see the last part? You can see the Korean letter. So it says, "Let's withdraw the
Americans from South Korea and unified our country. And can you see the statue? That is Tolima statue.
Tolima statue.
So not this, that's only six. The second parliament, which
It's the Parliament building.
Supreme and People's Assembly. Let's go.
Parliament building. This is Kim Il-sung Square, and behind is the National Reading Room that we visited yesterday. And here the youth are practicing for the program in August, youth celebration in August.
자, 기자 수험대 운영경무 교원대학교 선생님 일산에 운영경무 되어 있으니까 운영경무 되어 있으니까 도착 안 했으니까 빨리 지휘하가 운영경무 빨리 자기 지휘 빨리 왔습니다. 첫째로 저희 기자상의 대연정을 이제 출발합니다. 자, 뒷감당으로 행진대로 아주 좋아하는 곳이 어디예요?
Jeju Tower.
한독 중공도 앞에야 남방으로 동네 자기 사진으로 보러 자, 빨리 사진 대표 지정을 빨리 가져가야
Victory Day Parade.
이미의 순간에 벗어나는 것도
Metro now, Pyongyang Metro. The operational line, 17 stops. That's the metro line. metro station. Inside the metro. Don't be afraid. Arch of Triumph. The War Museum. This is the unfinished hotel.
Symbolizing victory in the fatherland's liberation war. You see, a People's Army soldier is running forwards, flying high on national flag, shouting hooray at top of his voice. That shows Korean Army and people will emerge victorious in the future as in the past, under the wise leadership of Marshal Kim Jong-un. You see those Korean letters on the pedestal, golden letters. That is to handle Korea 17 times and conducted espionage. They included as many as the location that is 7.6 miles from the eastern sea coast of Korea and then conducted espionage. At the time, we captured all Marines on board the ship, altogether 83, including 6 officers. At the time too, our government received official apology from the U.S. government.
This is USS Pueblo, captured by North Koreans.
Okay, please. 6 officers. You can see their photos and confession in a way movie.
This is inside the USS Pueblo.
Okay, come through here. Let's move for 6 officers.
guns, right?
They first buy the guns. So everybody first time to this museum, right? Everybody. No returners. So following their request, so we sent all crew members back to their country. But they didn't send the ship back because the ship is a war trophy here. Okay, so this yellow uniform, this was captains. These are the flag and mark of the.
This is hammer, sickle, and brush. Hammer for the workers, sickle for farmers, and brush for intellectuals and artists. That's the sign of the Workers' Party of Korea.
Spirit of President Kim Il-sung and great leader.
그래서 당 장군 신결설 맞으며 1995년 10월 11일에 세웠습니다.
So it was built on the occasion of the 15th birthday of anniversary of the foundation of the Workers' Parties. It means 1995.
그래서 신절 맞으며 세웠다는 의미에서 높이 50m로 있습니다.
So guess what's the height of this monument?
27 meters.
No, 50 meters.
우리 당의 기본 구성 성분을 상징해서 낫지와 낫과 붓을 합쳐서.
So you have the main components of a party. The hammer represents workers, seekers, farmers, and the brush in the middle. What do you think they represent?
Intellectuals.
Right.
And artists.
Yeah. And can you see the band? It means the unity between the party and the worker or the people. So in the front you have glory to the party, to the Workers' Party of Korea, organizer of all the victory of Korean people. There is a great leader's statue.
수령님들의 동상은 위대한 김일성 동지 행정공주 난세라는 구호를 상징하고 있습니다.
So the statue of President Kim Il-sung and great leader means glory to President Kim Il-sung and great leader Kim Jong-il.
그래서 이 구호와 기념사 정면의 구호는 모두 다 인터넷입니다.
And this monument represents glory to the party to the Workers' Party of Korea. So the two main slogans are statue. Behind the and you can see guerrillas of the anti-Japanese army. So this is part 2, and you can see the flag of the Workers' Party.
1945년 10월 10일 자선노동당을 창건했습니다.
So the Workers' Party of Korea was founded on 10th October 1945. Just 2 months after the liberation of the country.
상을 창건하시고 수령님께서 여러 단자동뿐만 아니라 70인도 당일 주공주선 상징으로 선물하셨습니다.
So as you can see, it's a little bit different from Russia or China. Actually, you have in the middle the cross representing the intellectuals. So President Kim Il-sung said at the time that a party should not be composed by workers or farmers only, but even by intellectuals who are showing who will be the main component of the parties too.
이 편에서는 우리 당의 일심단결된 단단을 펼치고 있습니다.
So here you can see that our party is very unified around the leader.
3편 보시겠습니다.
in Sun Palace, the mausoleum of President Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il.
Use that presidential cameras.
Yeah.
Use your photo? Your camera, please.
Oh, you want your camera?
You want to give me?
Oh, yes.
Can we stand up?
This is Sun Palace. We are at Chuche, very tall tower.
Yeah.
We're on top of the Juche Tower. Is it Juche?
Yes.
Juche.
Yes.
Juche.
Go.
It's a very big city. Pyongyang.
Take care with the tree.
I'll be careful. And that's our hotel.
Which hotel is that? Your hotel is that?
That one.
The one on the island?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the very big hotel on the island. And the Twin Tower and the Central Park has the Korea2016.
Yes.
And right down here, that's the Kim Il-sung Square. You see the square?
That's Kim Il-sung Square.
Thank you. Thank you. And access.
It's the same, but you say that the white spots are the between tears.
Here is a
stone as
snowman.
you have in the museum.
Norge.
But those stone is from the Piazza.
Yeah, so still the stones are being sent to the tower, so we just place. Yeah, so okay. Hello guys, is that you see what the statues?
And they even had Norwegian stone.
So this is in Juche area. Juche means self-reliance. Man is in charge of his or her destiny. This is the artist actually painting something here. This is Korean painting room. This is the native house of President Kim Il-sung.
All the family members love their home village and country very much. From 1862 to 1959. Nearly for 100 years, the family members had lived there. Now, shall we go and look around the house? When we look around the house, we should pay attention. No step on yellow part, and no step on the stones, and no touch the things. Here we can see these tools are used by family members through generations. Have you ever seen like these tools before? How to use the tool? Do you know? Three tools, all flowers. And you can see, look like Asian. It is a carrier to carry something on one's back. And next you can see the round tool is spinning there. To spin the thread from the cotton. And this is the loom to weave clothes. And this is the straw cutter for beating oxen. And you can see the straw mat. The long straw mat used like carpet. When President Kim Il-sung built this native house after the liberation, at the time the house was under repairing condition. So the family members prepared good condition house nearby here, but President Kim Il-sung said, I returned to my house, I will have it. He didn't like any special treatment. So he spent on that humble format after 20 years of separation with his grandfather and grandmother in their house. So at the time, during his whole life, President Kim Il-sung devoted everything for the people and the nation. We Korean people called our president our father. We call this nation Kim Il-sung Nation, as you know. We miss so much our President Kim Il-sung. Here we can see the noodle press. So in those days, before liberation, the family members did farming, but they had no land. The land occupied by the landowners, so they always ate porridge. But at the time, our president's father, with his struggle, many fighters visited his native house. At the time, they prepared noodle as a special dish for the special customers with that noodle press. I can tell you how we can use the tool. Here we can see the long stick. First, pull up the long stick. There will be a small hole. Put in the connected flour into the hole and press the stick, coming out the long noodle from the bottom. So we call that noodle press. And next is the straw bag used for keeping cotton. And here we can see the jars used for keeping kimchi. You know kimchi?
Kimchi.
Kimchi jars. In cold winter time, we Korean women prepare the kimchi and keep it inside like those very big jars and enjoy it for several months.
We love kimchi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kimchi is very famous to the world.
Yes.
And on the shelf, you can see the second one, that is a water jar. That water jar used by President Kim Il-sung's mother. At the time, in every village, there were the wells, and Korean women would bring water from the well with like that small water jar. At the time, the living condition was so bad, so she couldn't prepare a new jar. So she plastered several times to use the jar for a long time. And here we can see another jar. These jars used for keeping bean paste. Bean paste, you know? Still now, we Korean women prepare the kimchi and bean paste by themselves. We still keep like these jars in our houses. At the time, our president great-grandmother wanted to buy the jar, but she had a little money. With that money, she couldn't buy the proper jar. So she bought like this melted jar at the bucket. But she said this shape could not spoil the taste of bean paste inside it. And though they would show from here, when they put a proper beside it and we tell the sad story about it, she was very optimistic for the future. So she educated all her children with high-speed patriotism. Now it has 142 years long history. Very precious relic for us. And that is a summer house. The summer house is used like a rest place. Summer climate is ready and overflow. At the time, 12 family members had lived here.
The kitchen?
Here we can see the pictures of president, grandfather, and grandmother. Before liberation, at the time, they did farming. The living condition was so bad, but the family members, so grandfather, grandmother, always said that it was the only way for the man who lost his country to fight against the Japanese imperialism. They offered many children for the struggle. Our president's father, mother, younger brother, and his uncle all left this house for the struggle. With President Kim Il-sung, with the struggle in China, as you know, the Japanese at the time occupied this country. The Japs nearly every day came to this house and both the family members and even taught the grandparents. But your grandparents didn't meet the Japanese imperialists. They believed that their grandson would return after the divorce. So they remained here and endured all hardships and trials and really made their liberation in this humble house. Below picture shows the emotional meeting of president after 20 years of separation. On the right picture, our president meeting his grandmother. When President Kim Il-sung arrived in front of the house, at the time grandfather, grandmother was so happy. They rushed out the brushing even without shoes. And grandmother, flower sank in his arms, saying, "You better have life. Where have you left your father and mother?" He sobbed and sobbed at the time. Our president Kim Il-sung also missed so much his parents. At the age of 13 years old, his father, Mr. Kim Hyung-jik, his mother, Mrs. Kang Bang-suk, His father at the time fought against the Japanese imperialists. He thought one or two men couldn't liberate the fatherland. For the revolution, the whole Korean nation should be mobilized. This work couldn't be achieved in 1 or 2 days, so someone should have a high aim to liberate the fatherland. During the struggle, he paid much attention to the education for President Kim Il-sung. So President Kim Il-sung, when he was 4 years old, he wrote on that humble desk, Korea's independence by himself. President Kim Il-sung witnessed his father's arduous struggle. At the time, the whole country had turned it into a big prison of the Japanese imperialists. Many Korean patriots killed by the Japanese imperialists in the prison. President Kim Il-sung witnessed his father's arrested by the Japanese imperialists at the age of 5 years old, and met his father in Japanese prison at the age of 6 years old. At the time, he couldn't realize his father's face because of cruel torture by the Japanese imperialists. So, and President Kim Il-sung, also 7 years old, he took part in the popular uprising of the Korean nation. Many Korean demonstrators killed by the Japanese imperialists. President Kim Il-sung realized that the Japanese was the enemy of the whole Korean nation. So President Kim Il-sung, when he was 13 years old, as a great revolutionary, he left the South for the struggle after his brother. During the struggle, his father arrested by the Japanese 2 times and suffered most cruel torture. Because of that, at the age of 42 years old, passed away in China. His mother also 40 years old passed away during the struggle in China. President Kim Il-sung lost his father and mother all in China in foreign land like this. Our present uncle, his younger brother, and his cousin. His uncle, at the age of 41 years old, passed away during the struggle in Japanese prison. At the time, the family members received the news that they could recover his dead body, but the family members had no money to recover the long journey from Pyongyang to Seoul. At the time, the prison located in Seoul, South Korea, so he was buried in Japanese prison cemetery. And his younger brother, also 19 years old, because of the Japanese imperialists in China. At the time, nobody could find his dead body. And also his cousin, 30 years old, passed away because of the cruel torture by the Japanese imperialists. Many family members left this house for the struggle, but only President Kim Il-sung returned to his native house. Many of them sacrificed their lives for the country. This house keeps very important spirit. This family tradition is loving for country, loving for people, loving for God. We have all the standing leaders, our president, our generalissimo Kim Jong-il, our standing leader, Marshal Kim Jong-il.